This is a Glarses keyboard, but to figure out how I got here, we have to go back 3 months to when I was minding my own business, when out of nowhere I saw Glarses posted a new video about his new Switch, and I said, yeah, that's pretty cool, that product will look pretty nice, and then went about my business for the rest of the day, unaffected whatsoever. Until I came back scrambling to buy them a week later because I realized I had a fear of missing out. But afterwards realized I don't have a keyboard to put these switches into. So I ended the most logical thing, went on Amazon and bought a keyboard, which arrived within seconds. And now I'm sitting here with this keyboard. Unmodded, unchanged whatsoever. Well, let's build a keyboard. Wait, I think I was supposed to say, ooh yeah. So we start off with the RK65. It's a keyboard, it's compact 65, $35 on Amazon, and pretty cheap for what it is. So we really started by just removing everything from the inside, just like switches, keycaps, everything, and just leaving us with a case. That was it. We had a case, it was roughly good, and we rolled with it. We're going to proceed to take our removing a little grippy feet tool. I think that'll keep me from just going demonetized, just saying the word. Weapon. So then we proceed to remove the sticker very carefully, though. Like this, very careful, and then proceed to sand. Now, before I continue this, I'm going to tell you that you should look more into what you're actually doing before doing what I did here and just messing around with sanding, because you could very, very easily mess up your entire product by doing this wrong. And I was willing to take that risk without more research. Yeah, so take everything I do next with a grain of salt. So we started by sanding and just like sanding and like brushing off like the excess and then just sanding more. Like we're about to have like the longest sanding section you're ever gonna see in any video whatsoever. It's gonna be crazy. But we just got like that. We got sanding and sanding and more sanding and please make it stop. Please just make it stop. Oh, we're on the edge. Oh, it's more sanding. What's next? There's so much sanding. Oh my gosh. It's overload. It's sanding overload. And it's like, oh no, we're this edge, that edge. Oh, how many more angles? Oh, there's a vacuum too? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's done. It's finally done. Thank God. Ooh yeah.
Painting time. Painting time. It's time to mix some colors up.
Pass me had the right idea. It is coloring time, and it is time to mix those colors up. I think this is one of the most best parts of the video, because we see me like try every single combination to get like a sort of nice purple, I guess. So we start squirting our blues, our purple, what we have left, our light blues, maybe a bit of pink, maybe add a bit more purplish black, add some red to there as well. We get this like berryish color, I'd say. It's a nice color and all, but like, it's not that Glarses purple we're looking for. It doesn't have the right shades, the right parts of a color. I don't know, color names and parts and features. So we have to keep going deeper into the color theory, into the unknown. That was the dumbest bit I've done in a hot second. Hello, it's future me. Because I got demotivated and decided to not do anything. And I've now realized that this is a really fast-paced video. It somehow already lasted like 3 minutes. I don't know what I've done to myself. I've somehow made like a compelling video to watch, but like not like one of my videos. So I think we're gonna like slightly slow this down because I feel slightly overwhelmed watching this back and don't want to record everything over again. So let's do that. I painted a lot. I mixed up colors. I got like an average looking purple, I think is what I said. We mixed in a bit of teal, a bit of pink. We mixed it all together. It didn't look quite right. I don't know what else to tell you. Colors just didn't color. So I added more colors, and more colors, and more colors, and more colors, and more colors. And maybe a bit of this color, and a bit of that color. Until we finally got to this color we have now. Is it not glorious? I don't know what I'm looking at right now. It's to me the only logical thing, and I started painting the case with this purple. You would have never guessed that. I know, you would have never guessed that ever. Like, look at me. Like, I'm talking to you about pinning a case, and you're expecting me to cut to me saying, oh, he's gonna go to the jump cut of him going, ooh, yeah. So we then started to paint the case. Yippee. We did multiple layers over the course of a bit of a time, and then I have something to say to you from past me, as opposed to now me. This is getting pretty paradoxical.
Okay. So over here we have the MX switch, just a sound bulb. We're gonna copy the MX switch's design. So we're gonna take the switch's design and put it onto this keyboard. Yeah, it's fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Put it right there.
And I started to do that. I just straight up painted it, like, just sketched it. And then I sketched some more. And then I painted it. And then I fully colored in it. And now after all that work, we have that. After adding some final touches, we went outside and I started spray painting. I'm gonna add a little label to it. I'll show off that little like custom label, like based off the RK label, in the B-roll because I forgot to shoot putting that on there. Great content creator, I know. But after spray painting all of that, we moved on to the final, most important part of all of this. Ooh, yeah. So we continued by doing the only reasonable thing and putting on every single one of those rubber feet we took off with our tool of choice earlier. After doing all that, we moved on to tape modding the PCB. Now, I think I need to explain to you, non-keyboard viewer, what if you're even there. Hello, keyboard viewers, if you are here. What tape modding is. So tape modding makes your keyboard poppier. It reduces the amount of sounds that can like bounce in the case a bit. I mean, it's mainly for foam, but it just makes the sound poppier instead of like a more flat sound. It gives it more like peaks in audio, I guess. It makes it poppier. It doesn't make it's less flat. After doing that, I opened up this insulation bag. I think it was from a box of pears, and then filled it up with that and put the top case and the PCB back onto it before moving it, and then emptying some of the foam so it could all fit in there. And then I waited. I waited so long for my switches to arrive. It took forever. It actually took much longer than I expected, but they were there. They came to my house. There, see, I covered up my address so you couldn't dox me. Smart move past me, smart move. And I threw the sweater into my room because I didn't need it on my chair. I then proceeded to struggle opening my entire packaging with one hand because I was filming with the other. Thank God it's just a phone and not like an entire DSLR camera. That would have been probably worse. But then we got these beautiful, beautiful Cherry MX purples by Glarses, which I still have extra of and are still sitting by my desk to this day. After all of that was said and done, we took our Cherry MX browns and proceeded to put them into the case, going and then I forgot to record putting the keycaps back on. I took the keycaps off and put the keycaps back on. That's all you need to know. But I think now, after making all of this and you seeing the incomplete parts of the process, I think you should see the B-roll. Oh, crap. So I forgot to record a proper outro for this, but thank you for watching. After this little segment here will be the sound tests, and have a wonderful day, and make sure to subscribe, or consider it. Anyways, I'll leave you with that, and the sound tests. Bye.